this is a girth hitch, which is a really useful way to quickly cinch a rope loop or a webbing sling onto an object. So I've got my loop, and in this case the object is the post. I simply pass the loop around the object and through itself. I'll dress that, cinch it up nice and tightly, and that's a girth hitch. But there's another couple of ways of tying it, and it's actually really worth knowing all of them. So I've got my loop here, and another way of tying this is to make two opposing loops. So I'm just bending the loop back on itself and twisting to make the girth hitch. And then if I'm attaching a carabiner, I can click into that. Or if I'm trying to girth hitch onto an object and I can reach the end of the object, I can just pass the object through there, choke up the girth hitch, and there we go, we've girth hitched onto that object. So the last way of doing this is if you're going to be attaching your girth hitch onto something like, imagine if this was a rigging ring or something similar to that. An easy way to girth hitch onto that is to pass the loop through the eye of the ring and then back, twist it back over onto itself. There you go, you've got your girth hitch. And this is a great knot to know. If you're a climber, or you're working at height, you'll know that attaching into very open loops like this can be problematic because, I mean, that's all very well there, but as you move around and you load and unload the system, it's very easy for the carabiner to become cross-loaded or loaded across the gate. And as you know, carabiners loaded like that are very weak. For some styles of carabiner, it's actually possible to just twist the loop across the gate and open the carabiner. So in fact, attaching into an open loop is now seen as poor or risky climbing because of that danger of the carabiner becoming cross-loaded. So what we do instead is we're just going to attach into a girth hitch. So I'll do the opposing loops way. I'll attach into that, cinch it up nice and tight, and as I load that, you can see that it's now much harder for the carabiner to become cross-loaded. It's a much neater, simpler, more secure way of attaching, and that's the girth hitch. Great little knot to know.